Whenever.
Good morning, Mike.
Hey.
Day 5.
Day 5.
Okay, day 4. A lot of people might be looking and thinking, oh, Mike only did 70 kilometers yesterday. But it doesn't really tell the story, does it?
No, that was a long day. Long day.
It was a long day compounded by a few logistical problems just because of the place that you finished on day 3.
Yep.
Meant a 90-minute drive out.
Right.
Then a 90-minute drive in the morning, and
Yeah.
so that got a late start, which is not ideal. But the thing is we do know as the days progress, you can go into the night more.
Yeah.
Part of the reasons that you can't go too far into the night at this stage is because we're in national park and
Yep.
there are restrictions on being in the dark. So
Yeah.
that's just clarifying to people maybe why you're only doing 13 hours a day.
Right. Right.
But yesterday, I keep saying this, but Israel just keeps blowing my mind. And yesterday it got blown out of proportion,
Yeah.
particularly on the final section, which is the bit that people can start to see behind you. But the little bit behind you doesn't tell you the full story. Yesterday, both Mike and myself and another pacer, we did about 19 kilometers all the way along that ridge, covering about 2,000 meters of vert.
Yeah.
Razor edge, rock slabs, 45 degrees, really technical. And
Yeah.
I think 19K took us 5 hours.
It was not fast.
Yeah. So all in all, it's like a huge story. But what was yesterday like for you?
It was fantastic. I mean, the day started a little rough. I had some stomach stuff going on, and I got through that, and then I just kind of started rolling and really enjoyed the day, and I got to share it with a lot of people from the country of Israel, and we had some people that came out and ran with me, and you were nice enough to grace me with 37 kilometers over the course of the day, so we got some great content for everybody out there to kind of showcase what a beautiful place Israel is. And the final 5 hours on the and what was funny is you were able to bow out before we had to do another hour climb, which was nice because you got to get back and start being able to show everybody what was going on. And
the irony is we got the phone call and Zolly said to me, Ian, do you want me to pick you up at the road crossing? And I thought, yeah, because I can start editing the photos.
Yeah.
But I ran down the road, Zolly picked me up, we drove to the end of the stage where we were meeting you.
And you were there about the same time?
And I was there about 5 minutes before you, and I was thinking, damn, I wish I'd just finished it now.
I don't know, there was some pretty, that descent was
very steep.
Very steep, and you kind of needed a lot of points of contact, so with your camera it might have been a little tough.
I mean, I've got to say that carrying the camera for 20 kilometers, my arm and my shoulder felt it at the end of it, really
for
did.
Sure.
Last night we were out under the stars. People can see the tents behind us, and what's fantastic is your start point is literally 5 minutes away from where we are.
I know, I'm very excited about that.
You're going to start at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can get, if need be, a 14-hour day, or maybe even a little bit longer if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So you said to me that you're feeling good?
Yeah, really good. No complaints, really. I feel so much better than yesterday, and each day it feels like I'm kind of getting more and more into the groove, and getting a good feel for where I need to look and be able to route find, and then when I mess up, correct it as quickly as possible. So all that stuff helps. I was saying to you, it's actually funny. I go to sleep now, and the first thing I see is the little flag with the orange, the blue, and the white.
Yeah.
And I'm headed towards the white. So,
I mean, it is worth pointing out to people that this isn't a case of just getting on the trail and switching off. You really need to be attentive to the marking, because
there was 3 of us last night, and
we were lost 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Really, we were wandering around in the darkness, going, where do we go?
Yeah.
And the problem is that if we'd gone left, we would have fallen about 800 meters over the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, well,
And-
we knew left wasn't good.
Yeah, left definitely was not good.
Left was not good. Right was better. But yeah, and what's weird is you can be, 20 feet or so from where you need to be. And I mean, the trail is somewhat rugged anyhow, so it's like you can't really tell if you're on the trail or not.
Absolutely.
So that, I mean, just makes it a little bit slow to try to get down. But when you do, and you find the markers, and then it also switches from local trail markers to the national trail markers, and sometimes you don't see the national trail marker for a little while, and so that's something too you got to be cognizant of, because sometimes they branch off, and like I've learned to feel my way through that.
Yeah. Well, look, have an awesome day 5,
Yeah.
and we'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be great. Bye, guys.